take this out of clip.
Don't,
Or
not
Joe
the
Biden,
context, the speech
interrupt me
itself,
again.
dude.
Interrupt me again.
You're such a...
This is going to be crazy. This is going to be wild. What is up?
Oh, not much. I just want to ask a question. Where is the word democracy mentioned in any of our founding documents?
Well, it's not. It's popular sovereignty. You know what that means?
I know what sovereignty means, yes.
Popular sovereignty.
That's the ability to self-govern.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to explain.
I also know the three branches of the federal government, which is the president and his cabinet, which happens to be the executive, and the Senate and the House of Representatives, which happens to be the legislative, and the Supreme Court, which happens to be the judicial.
So you are aware of what a... This is why I hate talking to these people. You're aware that, like,
I know you hate talking to people, yes.
Please,
Where in any of our founding documents is the word democracy?
It's called popular sovereignty. Are you aware of the term?
It's not called, but it's not called a democracy.
Okay,
we are
because
constitutionally representative republic.
Please stop. I know that's democracy. Yes, I
you
know.
don't know what the you're talking about, dude.
It is democracy. Okay. Do you know what a Western democracy is? Do you know what a liberal Western democracy is?
It's not a constitutionally representative republic.
Stop. Do you know what a Western liberal democracy is?
It's not a constitutional representative republic is what it's not.
I didn't know. Did anybody hear me ask? He's answering a question that I didn't ask. I'm going to ask one more time.
Now let's go with this documents case that you're talking.
All right, you're muted. You're muted for a second, bud. I'm going to go ahead and explain it to the class because this is annoying. Our founding fathers were concerned with what they referred to as popular sovereignty. We emerged in
our founding fathers.
If you do not let me finish this, I'm gonna block you. I'm just gonna kick you from the live. Okay? You literally have bastardized the understanding of how our democracy works to such a degree that I literally have to go explain it. It would be like I don't even know how to explain it. So I'm just gonna, like, how f***ed up you've made this. Hey guys, if you are enjoying the show, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And if you want to support the channel, you guys can become a YouTube member on this channel, or preferably join the Patreon in the link tree in the bio. Also in the link tree is my TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, and the OK Hi YouTube, which I post news to on a regular basis. Enjoy the rest of the show. Our founding fathers believed in popular sovereignty. They emerged at a time of the Enlightenment, okay? Everybody at that time believed in the idea of what would end up becoming what's called a Western liberal democracy, meaning, as opposed to a conservative democracy, which is you have a popular sovereignty in terms of an elected representative branch, right, which is the representatives, Congress, and the Senate. It's the House and the Senate. And then you have the president, which is elected. In a conservative democracy, it is a monarchy with a legislature that is elected, okay? Everybody at this time believed that the way of monarchies was done. The question is how you structure it. The reason they didn't reference democracy was because they weren't arguing about whether or not they were going to have a democracy. They were arguing about the type of democracy they were going to have. That was the question. So they didn't bring up democracy because it's fucking inherent, right? It's inherent. It's like, it doesn't say other things in the thing because they're not arguing about it. They're literally like, how do we structure this democracy? That's the question. They talk about representative democracies. They talk about constitutional republics. These are terms that are frequently used, and popular sovereignty, all of which have to do with democracy. So you saying, well, where do they say democracy? The whole fucking goddamn Constitution is a concession. It's literally a compromise about how to structure our democracy. So it doesn't make any sense that you're like, oh, they didn't say democracy. No shit. Yeah, that's crazy. It would be like if, like, in the football rules, it didn't say football. No shit. Yeah, well, they're playing football, clearly. That makes it, of course, they're arguing about the rules of football. Of course it doesn't fucking say football.
Okay, now, so you do agree that sovereignty is freedom, right?
Sovereignty is freedom?
Wouldn't you agree?
Well, sovereignty means you have self-determination. I don't think it inherently means
which means you have freedom. Which means you have freedom to do as you wish.
Sovereignty just means
without breaking the law.
No, it means you have authority.
Okay, now you claim to have watched all of Joe Biden's speeches, right?
I haven't watched all of them. I've watched a lot of them.
But did you watch the one that he gave in his hometown of Scranton, Pennsylvania, about a month and a half ago?
No.
In his hometown.
Okay.
And you can go and watch this, which I know you're going to say is some kind of conspiracy theory or some kind of artificial intelligence, okay? But I want to ask you a question, since we're a so-called democracy, because it came out of his own mouth. The time has come for the American people to either choose freedom or democracy. Now, what the did he mean by that?
He's talking about Donald Trump wanting to be an autocrat. I don't. Even, you know what the crazy thing is? I don't even know. So here's the, really quick. I don't even know what the context.
Go ahead and deflect. Be a typical Biden.
Hold on. Listen. I will pull up the full context of the speech in a second. I have not seen the full context of the speech. I have seen them talk. They take this out of clip. Where
not
Joe
the
Biden,
context. The speech
interrupt
itself,
me again.
Dude.
Interrupt me again.
You're such a. Don't know what the talking about. The only reason why you hate Trump is because you're told to hate Trump. That's a cult.
No, I hate Donald Trump because he separated kids at the border. I hate Donald Trump. Yeah, he just left. No, I hate Donald Trump for very real reasons.